Several shipping containers have fallen in Long Beach. I'm Colleen Sullivan.
And I'm Philip Palmer. Let's get right to Scott Rive live over the scene. And Scott, as we look at this, it's massive damage here.
Yeah, it's incredible. You know, we've seen a few incidences at the port before with containers, but nothing of this magnitude. Now, we counted as many as 60 that were in the water. Many have already possibly sank. Look at how they're teetering right on the edge there. This is the backside of the ship. It's the Mississippi Madeira, which is actually out of Portugal. We don't know what's on board those containers. We did see shoes and apparel, things like that. Now, that ship right there is part of an emissions capture system that it hooks up to the exhaust to the boat itself. If someone would have been on that boat when those containers fell, they would have been killed. Fortunately, we're hearing right now no one was injured, but look at how those containers fell down onto that ship there that helps capture emissions from these big ships in the harbor. I want to give you a bit of a wider shot at this point in time. They're doing everything they can do to get the ships over to one side, but it's going to be extremely difficult to get the containers off this ship. The way they are teetering on the edge of there, they're going to have to try and maneuver around. Long Beach City Fire has been working with tugboats in the area to try and move everything around as quickly as possible. But once again, we'll push into that site there to the end of the backside of that boat. And you can tell right there, it's not going to be an easy task to try and clean this up, to get those containers off of the ship. As far as if they were importing or exporting, we don't know. But once again, the good news, at least for now, no reported injuries.
Scott, before we go, I mean, you've been over this for a moment now. Is there any word that there was some sort of collision or motion or movement? I'm trying to, these boats, these ships can go across the ocean without losing cargo like this. Do we have any idea how or what started this?
No, we just don't. And we looked around with the camera as close as we could with some of the cranes to see if there was any evidence of scratches or anything along that nature. It looks like dominoes. It looks like once one portion started to fall, then more fell, and it just continued on until finally you had what you see here. Whether or not that emissions capture boat was part of this or not, that's pure speculation, but it is sitting right next to a portion that collapsed, and then on the left side that collapsed as well. But we looked to see if there was any damage to the boat itself or to the cranes that unload these containers, and we didn't see any.
Wow.
Incredible, an incredible operation right there happening. Okay, Scott, thank you so much for that live report. We'll keep an eye on it.